And today we're playing Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Let me know if the sound balance is okay. I didn't get to do proper testing before I started. Hello, Faithy. Strike! So, I'm a sports fan. I couldn't call myself a big sports fan, but I'm a sports fan. And so, with the start of baseball season already underway, I figure it's time to break out this game. Growing up, there were two baseball games that I played. My favorite would be Super Baseball 2020, and then the other one, which I actually first played, would be this one, Ken Griffey's Major League Baseball. My first best friend had this game, and I played it, and we played the game together plenty of times, and I haven't played that many baseball games, but I do like the two games that I have played. You have a chair that says esports. Does that count? In my eyes, I think esports and regular sports are the same, except for the fact that regular sports has athleticism in it, while esports does not. But in terms of how serious, how good you need to be, the training, the practice, strategies, like, depending, esports to me qualifies as a sport, not an athletic sport, but it is a sport. And I used to think of some sports more like games. And I would say like golf. Golf is a sport, and yes, there's athleticism, but it's more of a game to me than a sport. Sports, to me are physical, football, hockey, basketball, though you can't really call basketball really physical sometimes. Soccer. So that's where I stand on the whole sports term. But esports has become more and more popular over the years, and I'm happy for it. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna play a single game. One player, because it's just me. Anybody who is remotely sports fans or baseball fans, give me two teams. First team, I will be. Second team, will be my opponents. Mets. I'm gonna play as the Mets. Alright. Who will be my opposition? Cubs. Okay. So it's the Mets versus the Cubs. We'll put some money on the Cubs. Take a look at the options real quick. Statistics of the team, lineup. Let's take a look at the lineup. Now, I know that in this game, besides Ken Griffey, there are no actual real names. Some teams have very funny theme names, like authors or things like that. But the only name is Ken Griffey. It's the only actual name in this. Take a look. My first batter has speed. My second batter sucks. Third batter's alright. Same with the fourth. Fifth, sixth. Seventh, eighth, and we have the pitcher. There are hacks that give you real player names. I'm sure people have done work for it. You can actually change the names yourselves if you really want to. but I don't know who they are, and I don't care all that much. Let's see, off the bench. Not all that great, to be honest. We could check the opposition. Alright. Well, they got some strong hitters. If you tell by the colors, usually the general strength of the player, like lighter green, yellows, are not as strong. And then when you get the deeper oranges and reds, they are the strength of the team. And blue is nothing. If you actually go to edit team, you can edit the names of the players of any teams and save. So that's how they made it. Gamba is actually in. It's funny that they actually have the edit in the game, so you could do that. So I'm sure people have. What stadium should we play at? We could pick any stadium that we want them to play at. So somebody throw out a team name and I'll play at that stadium. Not that I really know, but the stadiums I do know have been, I think, faithfully recreated for the most part. At least for when this game was made. I'm sure, like, the Giants Stadium has changed now. The Boston Red Sox. So I don't know what stadium we're really in. We'll play options. What do we have here? The designated hitter is off because we're playing the National League. Play and manage on, manage only. Oh, auto fielding, nah. Background music on, yeah, that's fine. Fenway Park, home of the Green Monster. So this is the Green Monster Stadium. Okay, Green Monster is the far left field. It's a huge ass wall, kind of like made to prevent right-handers from getting home runs, or a lot harder. That's how the stadium was built. And it's a big green wall. That's why it's called the Green Monster. We can look at the bullpen, and it'll show you their speed, control, and fat, which I used to think was how much fat they had for stamina, but I think it means fatigue. How strong the resistance to fatigue is. And this game has a seasonal play, so unlike Super Baseball 2020, where you go through all of your pitchers or most of your pitchers in a game, this one you rarely do, because in the season you don't have after you use a pitcher, you don't have them available for a few days. So you run through starting pitchers, and then you have a bunch of relief pitchers. So this is like real baseball. So you have, if you see the position SP, which is starting pitchers, most teams have 5, and then the rest are relief pitchers. So, we're just going to go with Harry because he's our ace. And we're going to play against their ace. And let's get started. Everybody stand up. They have a national anthem. Oh.
Play ball.
All right. Good national anthem. Good national anthem. Seasonal play, but only a team's stats are tracked. Okay. Yeah, and they do keep track of stats of how you do in a game, which is really cool. It's really cool. Since we're doing a single game, they just have their regular stats. They have a nice little X of where it lands, so you can get the outs. So feel everything in this thing is great. There's only one thing that's imbalanced, and that's the outfielders running, chasing down runners. It's completely unfair. Like, there's no There's no runner that can outrun an infielder. Hopefully I get to show that in this game. Look how fast they run. Ooh, nice catch. Nice play by second base. This guy has a lot of speed. Will he make it? It's close. Safe. Game could be a tad louder. Okay. You can also lead off. Alright, let me up the game sound just a hair. Let me know how that sounds. That's good. Alright. We got Jay Thunders up to bat. Ooh, nice hit. Nice long single. Oh no, it's a double play. Oh, he waited. I think the computer was waiting for third base to finish. I don't know why he waited, because that third baseman should have ran to third or was waiting for the pitcher, but should have gone to second and first, but that's okay. Oh! Is it a double? It's a double. Just like the real Mets shredding runners in position. Uh-oh. Are you a baseball fan, Gamba? Even mildly. You a baseball fan? Just because you're oh, jeez, I missed it. Because you're sounding like it. You're a big Mets fan. Okay. That's cool that I'm not the only sports fan here. Double play? Double play. Got it. I mean, he's in New York, but that doesn't mean that, he's a sports fan. Most gamers don't go out. Oh, no. He hit it over the green monster. Oh, no. You went to the playoff game in 2015, National Division Series, Game 4. Wow. They lost to the Dodgers, but won the series in LA, then swept the Cubs in the NLCS, only to lose to the Royals. Oh, you know, I was pulling for the Mets that World Series. I do remember watching that and wanting the Mets to win, only because the Mets can't have anything. Being from Northern California, I'm a Giants fan, and yeah, I get to remember the 3 World Series we won in 2010, 12, and 14. But you can thank my parents for being a longtime Giants fan. Baseball's not my biggest sport, and I actually learned how to I learned my love of sports, of baseball, from actually my friends that are A's fans. Mets have new ownership. They're ready to flash cash for best players unlike previous owners. I know when you look at some owners, and I have friends that are Oakland A's fans, and I feel bad for them because they probably have the best farm system ever. A lot of players that come out of them go get traded to other teams or move on to other teams. Oh, come on. And they get slew of new players all the time. You can try to pick off. Oh, that's not the pick off button. There's the pick off button. You can try to pick off runners. It doesn't work against computers. Against humans, you might be able to. Strike! Outside. Ah. I like how every time they catch, they have the ball, they're standing still. They're like, "Hey, I have the ball!" Oh, here's the pitcher. I'm gonna try a bunt. Oh, just foul. That's a good bunt. That was up the third baseline. Ah, okay. Oh, is it a long out? No! It hit the green monster, though. Fun fact, umpire is voiced by an actual MLB umpire, Steve Palermo. American League umpire. Alright, that's cool. Go! Go! Drop! I'm bringing him home! Bringing him home! Yeah! The Mets scored! Ooh! Ah! Nah. Not quite good enough, but we tied the game up. Good for us. Game Boy version has real players. There's a Game Boy version? Nice diving play in the outfield. Stats base of the 1996 season. Wow. Oh, didn't get that one. Just one stadium through the cartridge space, but it looks like it's just as good as the SNES one. Interesting. Is baseball your favorite sport, Gamba? Sure sounds like it. Was this a home run? No, it's a long out. Yeah? What other sports do you like? Well, what would be your order of, like, favorite sports? Just watch just about anything. Ooh, is this a long out? No! It's a home run! It's a big one! I like how they have different home run animations. Sometimes they run and jump. Sometimes they pimp walk at the end. On home base. Wow, even the pitcher is gonna get a double. A triple? No, double. Baseball, soccer, hockey, football, baseball, basketball. That's a foul ball. Baseball, soccer, hockey, football, basketball, golf. Anything else is near the bottom. Damn. Keeps pitching me inside. I'm surprised. Nice little bloop.
Save.
The combat sports, separate category. Boxing's your thing. Okay. That's weak infield hit. I can see how combat sports are different, and I would categorize them differently as well. I'm not a big boxing fan. I never really have been. And a couple of the boxing matches, I've probably watched like 10 ever. But there were like a couple of boxing matches that I watched, and it was just like, what am I watching? A lot of my friends, the Pacquiao fans, I like watching Pacquiao fights. Pacquiao's a beast. He's a beast. Yes, he's old now, but he's a beast. I don't care. He's good. And I was so disappointed. There was a boxing match that he had, in Australia or something like that, and it just like reinforced my hatred for boxing. Like, the judging was terrible in that. Pacquiao was winning that whole fight. You look at the statistics. Pacquiao won. The other fighter put up a good fight, but he clearly lost. But they gave it to him. Like, it was disgusting. When you tag them, they get hit. That happen to be within contact range. I do like watching MMA fights, but I don't. Only if, like, hey, come over, we're having an MMA fight, I'll go and watch. But, I don't keep track of who's fighting or what. I just enjoy watching it. Coming from a high school collegiate wrestling background, and somewhat current, Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, student, I'm just a yellow belt. I like the grappling and the striking and things like that, and it all really interests me. Ooh, just past the first baseman. Bases are loaded. The judge is atrocious in the sport, and yeah, I agree, Pacquiao whooped Jeff Horn that night. Send the runner home. That judging was garbage. Yeah. Thank you. You definitely know what night you're talking about. They're pulling the pitcher. They're pulling the. You don't have to warm up pitchers in this game. Ooh. You should go to second and first, get the double play. You could choose to get the leadoff runner. You know what, since this is the pitcher, I'm just gonna hang inside. See if I get hit by a pitch. You gonna walk the pitcher? Ooh, that painted the corner.
Oh, come on!
This game has some charm to it. Stay fair. Ooh, just barely fair. Send the runners. Send the runners. My brother and I, once a year, we haven't gone in the last couple years because, you know, COVID. We'll go watch a hockey game. Hockey is the only real sport that my brother ever remotely followed. His team is the San Jose Sharks. And I may have said this before, but my favorite team. Oh, just got it. Yours, the New Jersey Devils, forever stuck in a rebuild. My condolences. Gamba. My favorite team is the Detroit Red Wings. And that's due to video games for starters, which got me into hockey. The team I landed on was the Detroit Red Wings because of, there was one of the demo CDs, the demo CD that my brother LP'd, I liked playing that demo, and the demo team that for some reason, I thought it was the same team, that I always played as was the Detroit Red Wings. And I got NHL face off. Can I get to, I'm going for third. When I actually got, I think it was the next year's game. When I actually got it, I first tried playing the Sharks and they weren't that good. And I was like, you know, I enjoyed this game a little bit more. What team did I play as? And it was Detroit Red Wings, so I played as the Red Wings. And obviously, because they're like the Yankees of hockey. And like, I fell in love with the team. I fell in love with Steve Yzerman, Sergei Fedorov, and Nicholas Lidstrom. Like, those were my guys. And that's how I became a Red Wings fan. And I didn't know, but the Red Wings, they used to be in the same division as the Sharks. They've changed it, so not anymore. So division rivals, you know, all that stuff. And I had unknowingly picked the enemy. But because of that, once a year we would go to the Sharks Detroit game, home of the Sharks, because we're not gonna fly to Detroit to watch a hockey game. We've kind of messed around with the idea, but I don't think we'd ever actually do it, or unless one of us wins the lottery or something. But we go once a year. And it's fun. So we buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Oh, I wasn't ready. Time out. Time out. So we get to enjoy that, and I look forward to going again. We did have we had a 7-year bet. The bet went 7 years, but the bet was, that, only the games that we went to count, but basically we had a 7-game series against each other, for the games that we went. Winner buys lunch or dinner, whatever it was. Simple, small bet. It just kind of made a little bit more interest in the game. And a couple years ago, it was tied 7-7. It was tied 3-3. So we had a game 7 between each other. And God, that was exciting because it went to overtime. And they had just changed the overtime rules of hockey to where it's 3-on-3. And when you have 3-on-3, there are less bodies. It's more offensive. And to see that was really cool and really interesting. And like learning that when power plays and penalties work in reverse for power plays. Whenever somebody is penalized, yeah, somebody goes to the box, but it goes to 3-on-4. And that's really interesting. But after that first round of overtime, then it goes to a shootout. And it's only 3 for a shootout. I thought it was always 5, but it was 3. And the Sharks ending up winning it on the last shootout. And so Detroit lost, and I lost the bet in that game. But it was really interesting to experience. It's continuous OT if it's a playoff game, and that is correct. Because it's playoffs. Most games are like that for playoffs. You know, they run it continuously. Football still has the same rules. I know they've changed the rules, but the football rules are the football rules still. Baseball has changed their rules. Their overtime now starts with somebody at second base. They can go on indefinitely, but it promotes easier scoring. So that's, you know, so you don't have real long overtimes because people get tired. Baseball changed their extra inning rules. I am of two minds about it. In some ways, I get it. But also at the same time, it you know, like, it's, I don't know. You're messing with the game. I've been to a Devils Flyers games in Philadelphia, enemy territory. Devils won that game, and my friend had to get me out there. Something happened because I was wearing a Devils jersey. I don't know I know how some fans and this, that, and the other can be real pieces of shit. At the Sharks, I say it's like 60-40. Like 60 Sharks, 40 Detroit. There's a lot of Detroit fans at that stadium. It's a lot harder now because Detroit sucks ass. I'll continue that story in just a bit. Mets pound the Cubs. They have the nice newspaper when newspapers were a thing. You know, they have the sports article, winning pitcher, losing pitcher, home runs. They have box scores. Met manager accuses opposing pitcher of throwing spitball. That's funny. Good for kids who have no attention span, but I'm a purist, damn it. You're talking about the baseball overtime rules. Yeah, I would say that the fans of Sharks, they're not terrible. I've never really ever felt threatened there. My brother wears Sharks jersey, and I'll wear my Detroit jersey. Never gone through a full season, play a World Series, and play the Yankees versus the Mets. I've played one season of this game, and I tried to play a season. I got deep. We're talking like 100 and some odd games. I got deep into it, but I never finished it. And I was playing in Seattle because I had Ken Griffey. I've never felt threatened at the enemy's hockey stadium. I have gotten heckled though, and I have some funny moments with it. There was one time where we're gonna just do the home run derby while I tell stories. Select player, I can't pick Sammy Scrap, Cano Corn, or Nick Nohart. Oh, you go against Griffey. I forgot.
Play ball.
And I think Griffey goes first, if I remember right. Oh, that'll give me time to talk. Switch leagues by pressing select. Don't remember. I might check that out next time. I wanted to be Griffey, but I think Griffey's your opponent. I thought you could be Griffey too, but I guess maybe in 2 players. You've been to a Phillies game, but never wore your Mets stuff at those. I know fans could be fucking redonkulous. Like, I love sports, but it is just sports. While I was at, it was between the intermission between the second and third period. They had the whole kiss cam thing going on. And one of the guys was heckling. It's like, we hate Detroit, just like how we hate the Penguins, the Canucks, and the LA Kings, right? And I was like, whoa, don't compare us with the LA Kings. You know, fuck LA. That's a whole Northern California, Southern California thing. All Northern California wants LA to lose. That's just the state rivalry that we have. You know, I was like, whoa, hold off. You know, don't compare us to LA. And he was like, just in hate. Oh, just in hate. Oh, no, okay. All right, then. You know, I just kind of left it at that. And then, they had the kiss cam thing going up. So they have Sharks fans. Oh, kiss cam. And they kiss. Right? And then there was one that kissed. And then a Detroit fan got up and was like this, right in front of the camera. And then everybody in the stadium went, boo. And then it turned dead silence, and I turned to where that heckler was, and I was like, I see what you mean now, alright? And everybody in the section just cracked up laughing. Like, it was a good moment. It was a good time. The girls next to my brother and I, they were Sharks fans, and then they started, like, talking with us and all that stuff, and invited us for drinks afterwards, but we went home. They were kind of cute. My brother had a girlfriend, so, you know. Oh, I'm batting. I'm trying to tell stories, and I'm missing pitches already. There are other times where I'm not the biggest hockey fan, but there was some older guys, Sharks fans, that sat right next to me, and they'd ask me some questions, and they were being fans. That's what they were being. And there was I misspoke, and it was like, yeah, it's the intermission between quarters, and he was like, periods. Yes, you're right, it's periods. You know, like, he was really on top of any misword that I spoke. Right? He was just that type of fan. And yeah, he was happy when the Sharks scored, tried to rub it in a little bit, you know, whatever. And then there was a bad call. The puck shot into the goalie, and the goalie covered up. And to be a little fair, like a solid 2 seconds passed. It wasn't like real short, but it wasn't as long as it needed it to be. Cause then the referees, you know, they called it, right, to go to face-off, and we were sitting behind the net, up in the bleachers. We don't have that much money. We're up in the, you know, up in the upper section behind the net, and we see the puck slide out from behind my goalie, but they had called the face-off. And believe me, the fans on my side were like, boo! And, the guy next to me, and he goes, what do you call that? And I was like, I call that the skill of paying off the referees. He's like, you shouldn't say that. And I was like, look, it's a bad call, and I admit it, you know, but my way is funnier. And I think he didn't like that I had such a comedic view of the situation. But the Sharks won that game. Yay, I beat Ken Griffey. The Sharks won that game, and they were out of there. They were out of there before the final bell rang. Let's go see if I hit select, if it changes.
Play ball.
Nope, that doesn't work. I'm going to reset. How do I reset the console? I don't know how to do it on Super Nintendo. There we go. And I think the sound gets messed up. Trying to press left, right. Oh, L and R? L and R. Okay, so that's what it is. Oh, we're going with Ken Griffey. Because Ken Griffey got the stats.
Play ball.
So you can't play as Ken Griffey. I don't know why it makes the computer go first. That does seem dumb. It makes you wait before you get to the action. You could, just didn't remember. Yeah, I thought you could also. It just took some fiddling around in the menus. I've been to PNC Park for the Mets-Pirates game, and the Pirates won in extra innings. The mascot messed with me. I had to get help. I had to be held back by my friend from body slamming it. Wow, you must have got really good seats to be able to get messed with the mascot. I've never been that close in the baseball game. There were pretty good seats in center field. Wow. I'll say though, at was it called Pac Bell? No. What is San Francisco's AT&T Park? The new stadium that they're currently in. There was a, if you know the escape the room places where you have to solve puzzles to try to escape the room, they had a escape the stadium, thing that I heard of. This Attack on Titan theme, and it was held at AT&T Park on the field, and I got some of my friends and I got my brother, and it was like, let's go to this thing. We get to be on a baseball field, like big ass baseball field. How well else would they fit all the Titans? Exactly! They have big old Titan posters and things like that in some places. Man, No Heart's fucking crushing it. It must have been hella fun being on the field of the whole thing. Yeah, it was fun. You were not allowed to go on the pitcher's mound. That was very, very clear of some of the stuff that they had. So I didn't go onto the pitcher's mound. Would have loved to. But I ran the bases. The bases weren't there except for home plate because that's in the ground. But man, trying to run 90 feet, that shit's fucking far. That shit's hella far. And on the outfield, jumping up against the wall. Most people there were like anime nerds. And I don't think they cared that it was at the baseball field. I never really saw anybody, except for me and one of my friends, run around like an idiot. Because we're on a baseball field. Millions of dollars are played on this field. Like, roll around on the grass or something. You know. That grass is not soft also. That grass is, I mean, it's not like rocks, but it's not soft. Like trying to run and slide and dive, like, you know, you'll get some serious some rashy skin afterwards because of it. That's right, millions and millions of dollars. And it was fun being on the field. Like, that's the number one reason why I went to it. I'm getting a ton of long balls here. I know, right? Nick has no heart. He has no chill. The hell? But yeah, I mean, if I ever get a chance to be on a football field or something, sign me up. I'm there. Like, come on, kid. With your giant ass calves. This game has lots of charms. The over-steroided bodies. Wonder if that'll make it, or if it'll be warning track. It'll make it. I haven't been to a football game yet. The shortest out in history. The longest and shortest out. That was kind of cool to see some of the ball physics, though. See it bounce. I've never been to a football game. I want to go to a football game. I just could never justify the price of it. Football games are expensive. I've been to several baseball games. Never been to a playoff game. Just regular season games wherever I can get them. Coworkers have tickets available or special deals of some kind. I've been to several basketball games, especially when the Warriors sucked. And I've been to one game to have the current team, Curry, Thompson, and Green. I got those tickets from my father, and they were first floor seats. They were pretty good. I had a good time. The Warriors the Warriors won. They kicked their ass by the third quarter, and then it was bench players from then on out. I've been to hockey games. Yeah, I've gone through the whole hockey games that I've been to. Shimmy, heckled by Sharks fans, upsetting Sharks fans. When there was a bad call that went Detroit's way, and the guy was like, "What do you call that?" And I was like, "I call that the skill of paying off the referees." He didn't like that. You've been to college football games, a Big Ten conference, matchup between Indiana and Rutgers. And I'll admit, of all the games that I've gone to, more times than not, Detroit gets the calls and the Sharks don't. I'm up on referee calls, and I know that. There have been some that were bad and went the Sharks' way, but it's not comparable. Detroit's definitely have paid off the refs more than the Sharks have. Yeah, that's a bomb! 575 feet. Rutgers is your college football team, and on that night, they beat Indiana. Don't remember the score. We left a few minutes left in the fourth quarter to beat traffic. I know. You lost, rookie. Try again. Yeah, King Griffey, you rookie. That whole saying, if you aren't cheating, you're not trying. I hate, and they do it on purpose, but they manufacture traffic leaving the place so that maybe people will stay and buy some memorabilia and stuff like that. And it's really a fucking shame, and I hate that. Like, some stadiums have all these exit gates, but there's only a couple open. Like, we know what you're doing. We're gonna play an all-star game, just because. National League or American? Somebody pick one. Not to mention they'd have to staff more. I mean, yeah, because they cost a lot of people for the money they're making. Beat the AL because of Griffey. Fair enough. How many pitchers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna go through all the pitchers because it's an all-star game. What do we have on the bench? God, look at this guy. Who needs... He's got good defense. His speed sucks. Who the hell can we move here? Jack, we don't want you. We want Varu. We put Varu in there. B Bomber. I think we could find somebody better for the infield. Go Steed. Alright, that's good. I'm not gonna mess up that much with it. Griffey was in there, right? Yeah, Griffey's in there. What stadium? What stadium? I'm gonna pick my home team, Giants. Even though that stadium's not there anymore.
Play ball.
You know they don't want OT to pay those people. Yeah. But you see people leave early all the time to beat the traffic. It's very common. Candlestick Park, OG Giants, and 49ers ballpark.
Ow.
It's cold as shit in night games. I've actually never been to Candlestick. I never really got the chance to do so. And that is a little bit of a shame.
Here I. Stay.
And it was windy too. At Candlestick Park.
Ow. He's out.
Steerack! I know, the Steerack sound is so awesome.
Stay.
Oh, I haven't hit a batter yet. I need to go hit a batter. I'll do that sometime. Oh, man, I got hit with the changeup.
Stay.
Achievements unlocked? Ah, Griffey, you suck!
He's out.
Oh, hitting the batter? We're sure as hell gonna try.
He's out.
No! No! I got picked off! Damn it! Oh, the CPU picked me off. I started leading off.
He's out.
Base running blunder.
Here I.
Achievement, you can't pick your nose, but you can. Why is center field running to this? Where the fuck is left field?
Save.
Oh, we're in the second inning. Oh, I could change between which bases I'm viewing.
Time.
Just because it's an all-star game, we're going to run through our pitchers. Of course, you're only going to get, like, a little bit.
He's out.
The left field is hitting on the blonde in the front row. But for reals, that's a left fielder's play. I don't know why. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Oh,
Here
fine.
I.
Hey, baby. Want to grab my big stick? And my bat. Oh!
Here I.
Oh, it's foul.
Bubble. Save.
All natural wood, baby.
He's out. Save.
Drop. We got the pitcher coming up.
Save.
Oh, is it the catcher? We're playing designated hitter, aren't we? Are we? Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are playing designated hitter. Okay. Play ball! God damn it, Posey.
He's out. Save.
It's not Buster Posey, but you know. It said C
Here I.
on their position, so that's a catcher.
Bubble.
Probably a long out.
He's
Yeah.
out. Out.
All right, he's out. Change pitchers. Out.
Oh.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
Oh.
Throw him out, Griffey.
Save.
Almost threw him out from outfield. There's no way that would happen in real life.
Bubble. He's out. Save.
Man, I'm pitching way outside. They're swinging at everything.
He's out.
Like for reals, I'm pitching way inside or way outside.
Be right.
That might be a homer. Nope. It's a double. I know there are some talks about having like a universal DH, like even in the National League, right? I mean, that's the difference between National League and American League. But like, to be honest, I really like the DH. I really like the DH difference between the two. Will he pimp it? Yeah, he pimps the home run walk. You don't pimp the walk in baseball. You'll upset players. Dude is cheating at that ball on a string. Right? You see that shit? Fucking Looney Tunes around the fucking base? Like, woo!
Be right. Be right.
That was actually a good pitch.
Foul. He's out.
I like how you have to play around the pitcher. It's like a built-in obstacle. And really, in my personal opinion, I understand the professionals, but pitchers need to learn how to hit. They do.
He's out.
They're players too. Kickers are players too. Also in football, they need to learn how to tackle.
Time.
P. Flamingo.
Be right. Be right. He's out.
Throw it around the horn.
Be right.
I'm gonna try to hit this batter. Shit, he didn't want to get hit.
Out.
I'm gonna try to physically assault one of these runners.
Be right.
If I ever get the chance.
He's out.
I can't hit a batter to save my life. This ain't no super baseball.
Out.
Yeah, look at the catcher. Catcher has some batting power under there. Don't know fastballs if you're trying to beat someone. I have been throwing change-ups. High and tight.
Out. Safe. Be right.
Throw the better, nerd.
Safe.
I'm not getting picked off this time. The better runs.
Foul.
Oh, I got beat by that changeup.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on, ref. I only just swung it that 5 seconds before it got to the catcher.
Time.
I'll tell you what, if this shit goes into extra innings, I'm in trouble. Change up. High and inside, and slow ass throw from third. Keep one of starting pitchers back. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Look how much I'm throwing them inside.
Save. He's out.
Double play. You see how far I'm throwing it off the plate? They're swinging at everything. Everything.
He's out. Here I.
Getting beat by that changeup.
He's out.
Didn't try to do too much with the baseball, just sent it over second base and got the base hits. Oh! No, I had 2 outs anyway. The same way I'm a first pitch swinger, so those changeups get me all the time. Changeups, I like real baseball. Changeups, like their fastball is so quick, you have to already be swinging before it gets to the plate, and that's the beauty of changeups.
He's out.
Got him. I assaulted a batter. I'm gonna try to assault more batters. Rocky Balboa.
He's out.
He's out. I'm sorry, Rocky. Go back to Philadelphia. Watch this.
He's out.
Oh, it didn't give me the animation. Gotta train like Rocky, especially if they use the same arm movement for both pitches. Yeah, when it's fastball to changeup, yeah, if they use the same arm movements, because a lot of those details come into play. The release points, you know, their movements. There's so much that they read into it when they're hitting a pitch. It's crazy.
He's out.
Hit me, hit me, hit me.
Here I.
Damn, 103. He's throwing gas.
Here I.
Triple digit gas. He's gonna hit me with a changeup. I'm gonna strike out.
He's out.
I struck out anyway.
He's out. Fine.
I'm not sure if I've changed pitchers. So he has a starter. We're into the relief pitchers. Assault!
He's out.
Aw, they have to be a little further away from the plate.
He's out.
Oh shit! See, he has like a, it's like a yeah home run.
Here I.
Look at that.
Here I. Fine.
We'll get a new pitcher in, cause I want to run through my bullpen. Herzog. I had a teacher, Miss Herzog.
He's out.
Crap, we won't get it. We won't. We only have a couple innings left. Seventh inning stretch, folks. Let's go.
Bubble.
We have a batting cage nearby here, but I hate the batting cage here. And the reason for that is that, like, you never really can tell when the ball's loaded and when it's ready to pitch. So you're always behind on every pitch, and I hate it.
He's out.
Like, you need to see the wind-up and the pitch to be ready for 60 miles per hour and over.
Bubble.
And you can't with this, and with the batting cages that we have, and I hate it. I went to another set of batting cages long time ago, and I don't even remember where, but that was so much better. It was so much better. I had a much better time hitting
He's out.
at that batting cage. Like, I could understand it could be good training, but, like, I think reality is you need to see when the pitch is coming.
Bubble.
See, like, I put this changeup high and tight.
He's out.
Can't hit a batter. Rocky Balboa's back.
Fine.
We get a new pitcher. Unlike newer baseball games as well, you usually have to start warming up pitchers and things like that. But
He's out.
that's not even that much newer. What is this game, like 91, 92, 93? Something like that? Like by 96, 97, they 94, you think? They had baseball games. I remember some baseball game where if you wanted a pitcher to be ready, or you would start warming up relief pitchers. Oh, the pitcher's getting tired. Look, he's got the breathing animation.
Be right. Stay. Fine.
Oh, they have a pitch count too. I didn't realize they had a pitch count. Nope. Oh, I had the rudder going back because I thought that was gonna get caught.
Be right. Stay.
I don't know why he threw it to third. Only the first baseman was stealing.
He's out. Fine. He's out.
Oh, that pitch was slow.
Stay. Oh.
You're not gonna swing at this pitch?
Oh. He's
I
out.
don't know why first base didn't start running.
Fine.
I'm gonna put in the last starting pitcher because unless they get a nice, beautiful runoff, we've won this game. with a pickoff.
Save. Oh,
What, you're not gonna swing at that?
he's out.
Yeah, you out, you out. Zach Earl and Waters. We have all the pitchers that pitched. 1 inning, some got 2 innings. 1.2. They only had 3 pitchers. So that's Ken Griffey's Major League Baseball. It's a great baseball game. If you really want to, I'm not gonna do it. You could do a World Series. You do a season, full, medium, or short. Division format, normal or 1994 proposed format. What is 1993 format or 1994 proposed format? What the fuck is this? '93 format was 2 divisions, East and West. 1994 is near current format with the East, Central, and West divisions. Oh, okay. So normal would actually be more like a conference format, almost like hockey conference format now. Or how it is now, you have divisionals. You have to win your division. And then there are wild card spots. While I think the 93 format would be the top teams of whatever league get placed in the playoffs. So you could be a weak team but win your division and get into the playoffs. I kind of like that concept. You need to win your division, and I get it. Like, it pushes out. There's always some team that probably should get in over a weak division, and I do get it. And there's arguments for both. You know, there really is. But I kind of like the win your division aspect of it. If you can win your division, you get to go to the playoffs. And they've expanded wildcard teams in football. So, like, more teams are getting in than ever before. So, you gotta win enough in your division. We could check out the seasonal statistics, which they all have zeros because they've all never played so far. So that stuff is cool. We can look at the schedule. I'm not going to play a game, but I do remember this. Shit, we got games every day. Ain't nobody going to play the Pirates and then the Montreal Expos. And then nobody's going to travel in days like this. Was it like that in the past? I don't think so. There's no way you be like, okay, home, at, then go back home, then go back out, still out. Plus, also, they usually have series games. Oh, this looks like, this is a shortened season. You're correct. That's right, I did pick a shortened season. Yeah, because this is October, so, like, in playoffs already. In a full 162, there are 3 and 4 game series. Alright. Okay. We can check out there's probably no news. That's right, you get to look at league stuff around the league and all that stuff. This game has it all. For an old baseball game, this game has it all. Yes, it doesn't have the real players and all that stuff, but, like, it's a real baseball game. It has all the things that you would need in a baseball game. And it plays great. I love this game. I do love this game. For an epic PC baseball sim, check out Out of the Park Baseball. Check that out if you're interested. Anybody who happens to hear this. Play any year of history in baseball, make your own fictional leagues, edit players. Nice. Okay, give me a sec. Because we're going to move over to the next game. And